Let's move to the Free State, though, because we got wood and paraffin sales. They're soaring in parts of the eastern Free State, where that cold front continues to unleash bitterly cold conditions. Residents of Meqheleng in Ficksburg say they are doing whatever they can to stay warm and safe. Now we've got our SABC News reporter Ishmael Modiba continuing to monitor the effects of the cold front that is sweeping across the country. Ishmael, talk to us. How are the conditions looking today?
Well, good morning, Leanne. I can tell you that there is still freezing cold here in Maluti Apufung, just where we are at the moment. You know, driving around here, you can see that the effects of the past cold front is still there, and we're still going to feel it for some time. But to give us effect of the municipality, how they are doing in terms of, assisting their communities, because you'd find that most of the time at this time of the year, you'd find that when it's colder like this, the people want to warm themselves, and that's when issues pop up with electricity grid, that the electricity grid is overloaded. And knowing the past history of Maluti Apufung, where previously you would find that during winter, that's why you'd find that most of the substation, they would find that they would have issues because of illegal connections. But to give us a sense of what is happening with Maluti Apufung is Municipal Manager Meqheleng. So let's speak about your municipality with regard to mitigating challenges that you have with this cold weather. We know the challenges of the past, where you'd find power outages and stealing of electricity. How is the electricity at this stage of the year, particularly with this cold weather?
Thank you very much. Thanks to your listeners as well. There is, of course, a problem with regard to electricity, particularly around this time in Maluti Apufung. But as you know, I'm hardly about 6 months around here, but we have really done some work in terms of improving our services. For instance, as of now, we have actually stockpiled some new transformers, because we have identified that transformers are overloaded, and once they are overloaded, there is a problem. And we have been proactive in this instance this time around. We have secured about 37 transformers that are actually in our what we call storeroom. We can actually visit the storeroom and see. That is where we are. We have actually coincidentally invited Eskom as well sometime a day before yesterday. That was on the 8th of June, just to kind of brainstorm around the issue of how can we collaborate in terms of assisting our people to provide electricity to our people. But remember, most of the people are not paying for electricity in this particular municipality, that is Maluti Apufung. But we have actually agreed with Eskom that we will have a joint venture sort of approach in terms of submitting a business plan to the powers that be, so that we can have our smart meters ready, and that's it.
Well, that's where you have it. That is the municipal manager of this municipality, Maluti Apufung, Meqheleng. Give us a lowdown of how they intend, or their plans to deal and mitigate with the challenges of electricity this time of the year. With that, it's back to you in the studio.
Thanks very much, Ishmael. We'll check in with you again a bit later on.